that time of year where we are getting ramped up for the Mile High event here in Denver, Colorado. It's coming up the weekend of September 26th. If you haven't registered, get to milehighchiro.org. And we're starting to get the speakers on here to get you introduced. And this guy needs no introduction, but I'll do it anyway. We have good old Dr. Brian Dooley on with us, who is the Dean of Clinics at Sherman College and gracing our stage once again. Good afternoon, Brian.
Good afternoon, Dr. Joel. I'm super excited, to be talking to you, of course, but the opportunity that it's Mile High time again is fantastic. I know being part of a college, I get to go to a lot of events, and as far as no doubt or non-missers, Mile High's at the top of the list.
I think you've been to every one, haven't you?
No, believe it or not, I started, I believe, either number 4 or number 5.
Okay.
And I've been at everyone since then.
And
Um,
then,
so
and
so I had transparency. I didn't know what I was missing, but now that I do.
and
Um,
this is not the first time you've graced the stage, though. You've spoken several times.
no, I have spoken
Yeah.
before, and so I think I was on a panel once. I think I've spoken a couple of 25-minute ones, and I think I did an hour CE once. That was the James Bond one.
Yes. And this year's Mile High 12. So it's got the uh
High noon.
the high noon Western theme. So it's those after parties are always fun and getting together and celebrating the weekend.
Well, I
What have
that
you?
well, I would like to say, I mean, that's part of what I love at Mile High. The CE is good. The CE is great. The non-CE is great. So the classroom stuff, if you will, is terrific. But what easily Mile High does as well or better than everybody is the in-betweens. So it's the conversations in between events, and then yeah, the after party, absolutely bar none. Mile High has a beat everywhere I go.
Yeah, but brings it together. And then we have the breakouts. So bringing your staff is a great. We always have staff breakouts. It's for the whole clan. And I always tell people, tag on a vacation on this. Come out two,
Yep.
3 days beforehand, 2, 3 days after. I mean, it's beautiful country, great time of year in September in Colorado. It's just a great time to be here all around. What have you started wrapping your head around what you're going to bring to us?
Yeah, and I mean, typically my I guess my teaching background or what I'd like to talk about the most maybe is chiropractic philosophy, specifically the 33 principles. I think you and I have had this conversation before. Oftentimes, somebody will tell you they're a principled chiropractor, but what does that mean? I personally don't like the term because whether you're on the spectrum, and this is not to put anybody down, but whether you're the straightest of the straights or the mixery of the mixers, you adhere to a set of principles. So everybody's a principled chiropractor. It comes down to which ones. And for me, my life, I mean, I don't just speak about the 33 principles as found in Stevenson, but that's my life. And that has helped me so much to be more successful as a teacher, as a chiropractor, as a husband, as a father, because those principles are not just dealing with giving chiropractic care to a biological organism. If you really know them and you listen to them, they will guide your life in a way that you can't, all you can do is succeed.
Yeah, it sets you up for success. And the same thing can be said about philosophy. When people say I don't have a philosophy, well, you have a philosophy. You
Right.
just it's chiropractic, science, art, and philosophy, and you've got to have
Well,
it. You got to have
and the question is just ask people, why do you do what you do? And as soon as they answer, they're giving you their philosophy.
yeah,
So
the
we
why.
all have it. And probably the frustrating thing I have heard, and I know probably you have as well, is when people look at our philosophy, especially stuff written in green books, oh, that's just history. It's not. And I'm not saying everything in the green book is correct. I'm okay with because we have more knowledge advancing what was written down in 1961 and before, but a lot of it is correct. And a lot of it is being proven correct. A lot of it back in the day, they were such thinkers well beyond everybody else that was around them that were just now proving scientifically and empirically that our philosophy is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited about getting you out here again. I always love seeing your face out here in Colorado, and we do cross paths elsewhere throughout the country and the profession. But I'm going to let you get back to what you're doing now with Sherman, and I want you to give a quick plug for Sherman because I know the students are back in.
Mhm.
But what you guys are doing out there with the leadership and the people taking positions there, I just think Sherman's on fire. So I want you to give a plug out there for Sherman.
Well, I appreciate it. And as far as what we're doing here at Sherman College of Chiropractic, we're excited as the Dean of Clinics. The only reason I took this job was, can I run the health center like a clinic, not just a piece of the educational experience? The educational side of it's important and some rules and regulations, and there's things that we got to fill out to stay accredited. That's fine. But we have to send our graduates out as ready as they can be from the business side of things as well. So we're excited. We do radical things in the clinic now, like schedule out care plans. We do, I know what? We do radical things now, like every quarter we have our all intern meeting and we go over the numbers. Here's how many people we saw. Here's what we charged. Here's what we collected. Here's what our PVA is. Here's what our dollar visit average and our collection visit average are. So what I'm really excited about is that we're adding in those businessy components that everybody says we don't get enough of. And so I'm super confident that my goal, I guess, is in for our graduates that as close as we can make it, is that they close the door here, open the door wherever they're going to practice, and just get to work with clarity and certainty about at least how to start. And so I'm super appreciative that the administration is allowing me to I won't say do what I want, but do it how I want, which is great, in order to make this not just a piece of their education, but we have it on the door of our student clinic. We have a sign that says, "Welcome to your first practice." We want them to understand that they are associates in a working chiropractic college or practice, not just students at a chiropractic college.
It's desperately needed, and so exciting that Sherman's doing that. So again, if you're watching us and you haven't been to the website yet, you need to get to milehighchiro.org and get registered for this year's 12th edition of the Mile High festivities here in Denver, Colorado. Thanks again, Dr. Brian. I'll let you get back and changing some lives there at the college.
Always a pleasure, Joel, and I can't wait. And we're going to see if I get how many Western movie titles in 25 minutes I can do.
All righty. Take care. Talk to you soon.